Hey guys, this is Chris here with Lazy Oaks, back with another video for our beginner series. What I'm going to talk about today is how to move around the horse safely. A lot of our families who buy horses for the first time have young kids and they're kind of trying to figure everything out, but we want to make sure that everybody stays safe. Now our horses have been sacked out, they've had ropes all over their body, my kids have handled them, they have a lot of experience, but I want you to always treat every horse in the same way. That way you don't get in the habit of having bad position when you go and handle someone else's horse. So when you're moving around the horse, your kids especially, you don't want them going up under the neck. You want to get in the habit of walking all the way around the front of the face. This area under here is not a smart place to be. If the horse tries to paw or tries to step any other way, you could get stepped on, your feet could get stepped on. Be very aware of where your feet are in position to the horse's feet. You'll see me stand off to the side a lot of the times, especially if I'm picking a hoof and the horse happens to put the foot down, my feet are nowhere near. That's only because I've been stepped on so many times that I've had to get a little bit better about my position. Now the back of the horse is the area where you have to be most careful. You're going to see a lot of people do a lot of different things, but what we like to do is let the horse know that we're going to be coming around behind, so I'm going to pat her a couple of times and let her know. I'm either going to go at least 5 feet behind her, or I'm going to go extremely close to her. If you were in a position where a horse did happen to kick, if you are in that 2 to 3 foot range behind, that's the most dangerous place to be because the horse would have the ability to bring that leg forward and get some momentum going backwards. So I'm going to pat her, and I'm either going to be right behind her, almost touching her legs, or I'm going to go all the way behind. So I'm going to show you both. So I'm going to go pat, pat, and I'm going to come right directly behind her, keep my hand on her the entire time so that she knows that I'm there. Whoa. So Payson's really good about moving over when you get on a certain side. So now I'm over here. She repositioned herself for me. I'm going to then go back the other way. I'm going to pat her a couple times, keep my hand on her, and walk right behind her butt. That way I'm safe. I'm going to slide her over again. Good girl. Thank you. So Payson's doing a really good job of moving herself off to one side of the cross ties or the other. I'm not even having to ask her, but what you're going to want to get in the habit of doing is, if you're working on this side of the horse, you're going to want to push them over to the side and swing their butt away from you so you have a lot of space on the side, especially if you're in one of the equestrian facilities here in Southern California. Sometimes the cross ties are really narrow. You want to give yourself as much workable room on this side so if the horse did get scared, you can get out of the way. So what you'll see is Payson is very trained to that. So if I'm on this side, she's here, and if I touch, walk around behind, she's automatically, without me really asking her anything, I'm just going to put my hand on her, she's going to move herself out of the way, and then she's going to swing her butt away from me. So now I have space over on this side. So we teach all the horses to try to do this as much as we can. She happens to be a real star at it. So this is how you're safe around the crossface. Careful of the area under the head. Stay off to the side when you're working with the feet. And when you cross behind, get really close. Or if I'm over here and I want to come around, I'm going to walk all the way behind where I'm at least 5 feet behind. So there's no way of being able to get kicked. And you can see Payson once again is moving out of my way. So this is how we move safely around the horse. You really want to stress with your kids how important it is. They have small feet, they have smaller bones. If a horse steps on them, they can break their feet. So you want to be very, very, very careful to keep off to the side and not get underneath those feet, not get underneath the head there, and be really careful when you're walking around behind. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.